number D, minus 5k to the power 3 L to the power 5 m to the power 0 divided by 4 into k to the power 8 into L to the power 2 into m to the power 6 and whole to the power negative 4, that is minus 4. Now we have this sum like this, so we can break it and write it. Minus 5 by 4 into, here also k is there, here also k is there, k to the power 3 divided by k to the power 8. Again here LL, so L to the power 5 divided by L to the power 2 into m to the power 0 divided by m to the power 6. Remember children, here 0 is mentioned, so we will not write 1 because that makes a difference. Any number where the base and the power is 0, it is always equals to 1. Now minus 5 by 4 into 8 to the power 3 minus 8. So the base is same, the powers will be subtracted, into L to the power 5 minus 2. Again m to the power 0 minus 6. Now what will be in the next step? Minus 5 by 4. Now k to the power 3 minus 8. 3 minus 8 is minus 5. L to the power 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2 is what? 3. So L to the power 3 into 0 minus 6 is equals to minus 6. So m to the power minus 6 whole to the power minus 4. Now what we see here children, we have two negative part, minus 5 and minus 6, and 3 is positive. So when we have a negative power, we know the law that what it becomes, suppose a to the power minus 1, it becomes 1 divided by a. Or suppose if I write one example, 4 to the power minus 2, it will become 1 divided by 4 to the power 2. That means this negative part will become positive, but this base will come in the denominator. Now, what we will do here? Minus 5 by 4, just write as it is, into, now this k to the power minus 5. So certainly it will become 1 by k to the power minus 5, k to the power 5. L will remain as a numerator itself because the power is positive. So L to the power 3. Again m to the power minus 6. Again m to the power minus 6 will be what? 1 by m6. So 1, I have not mentioned here 1. I have just written here. I have left this place as blank. So m to the power 6. So k and m, they have the negative parts. So they have come in the denominator. So they have come in the denominator. Whole to the power minus 4. Now let us see. Now here we have whole to the power minus 4. Again this part is negative. So what will be the thing here in the next step? So this whole numerator will be shifted as this denominator will become the numerator and the numerator will become the denominator. Now see here. So I have to remove this negative sign. So what will I do? 4 into k to the power 5 into m to the power 6. It is the denominator here. It will become the numerator. And this numerator will become the denominator. So here it will come as minus 5 L to the power 3. So now my negative part is removed. Now it is 4. Only 4. Not minus 4. Now, so this 4 means it is 4 to the power 4. K to the power 5 into 4. M to the power 6 into 4. And this 4 is also for minus 5 to the power 4. L to the power 3 into 4. That means this 4 is for each and everything which is inside the bracket. Now let us expand and write it. 4 to the power 4 into k to the power 5 whole to the power 4. Again m to the power 6 whole to the power 4 divided by minus 5 to the power 4 into L to the power 3 whole to the power 4. So this is the law. A to the power m whole to the power n is equals to a to the power m into n. That means the powers are multiplied. So now we will just multiply here. 4 to the power 4 is equals to 256 into k to the power 5 into 4 is equals to what? 20. And m to the power 6 into 4 is 24 divided by minus 5 to the power 4 means what? Now here this minus sign will be removed. Why? Because the power is even power. What power it is? It is an even power. So the power is here even power. So that is why what it will become? It will become 625. It will not be minus 625 because the power is even power here. Into L to the power 3 into 4 is 12. So what will be the answer? 256 k to the power 20 into m to the power 24 divided by 625 into L to the power 12. So this has been expressed in exponential form. Now we'll go to the next sum.